where did you understand the January 6th incident with members of YSL and members of IF gang to have occurred?
Where? Club Crucial and the surrounding streets on the backside of it.
All right. Showing you states 2 Juliet. Do you know where that sign would have been posted around January 6, 2015? Yes,
this is the marquee sign that's directly in front of Club Crucial, closest to the curb, the street area.
Okay. And showing you State's Exhibit 3 Juliet. Published 2 first. Would you please tell the jury whether you recognize the location of 3 Juliet?
Yes.
Is that what area do you know that to represent?
This shows the front door of Club Crucial.
And is that accurate as to the way it looked on January the 6th, 2015, during that time?
Yes.
Prior to learning of the incident on January 6th, 2015, after you began this investigation, did you go out to that scene or know that there was any kind of shooting at Club Crucial on January the 6th, 2015?
No, I didn't know when it occurred that it actually had happened.
And did you have any knowledge that Diamante Kendrick had gotten arrested up from this club at that time?
Not at the time, no.
Did you learn about it later?
Yes.
And did you discuss that incident in your interview with Mr. Zachary?
I believe so.
Who was it that, or what was it that Mr. Zachary indicated started that whole incident with the shooting?
I believe he stated Mr. Copeland was jumped in the club. Mr. Zachary was inside with Mr. Williams. Several people after the fight exited the club. Another fight happened with Bloody J, where Bloody J was hit in the face. Mr. Zachary stated that he stayed inside with Mr. Williams while everyone else went outside and got their guns to basically escort Mr. Williams out. After they exited the club, members of 30 Deep YSL began to shoot at vehicles with Mr. Shell Kel, which is Kelvin Watts, and other members of IF gang as they were leaving the parking lot area.
Did the information you learned about the incident depicted in 3 Juliet corroborate or help confirm for you any of the information that you got from Mr. Zachary during your interview?
Yes.
Without saying what was said by anybody, had you gotten from anyone else in any other interviews the details that Mr. Zachary gave you? I'll withdraw that question. Would you tell the jury who it is that they're looking at when you look at 526 Yankee Charlie?
Quindarius, Zachary, and Gucci Red.
The photograph that you described for the jury as being Quindarius, Zachary, and OG Bentley, is that the same person who had the spot on Oak Drive?
Yes.
X-ray. State's Exhibit 526 Yankee X-ray. Do you recognize the people depicted in 526 Yankee X-ray?
Yes.
Are those accurate depictions of the people depicted in 526 Yankee X-ray?
Yes.
State tenders 526 Yankee X-ray.
It's admitted.
Permission to publish.
You may.
Thank you. Would you please tell the jury the date 526 Yankee X-ray was posted to Mr. Zachary's Twitter account?
July 23rd, 2015.
And what is the posting or the caption under the dates?
Free DK, green snake emoji. Free slug, green snake emoji.
And as we go down to the persons or the people in 526 Yankee X-ray, would you tell the jury who it is that is shown in that exhibit? Starting from the left.
Excuse me. The gentleman with no shirt is Trontavious Stevens. Next to him with the red cap is Quindarius Zachary. The person kneeling down with the white t-shirt is Walter Murphy. And the person with the red shirt, I believe that's Quindarius' brother, Tay. Okay. I'm not sure of his first name.
When you talked to Quindarius Zachary and you showed him a phone number in the interview that you had, do you recall off the top of your head which phone number it was that you showed him that he said, that's not my number?
The exact phone number, no.
Would showing you a copy of the warrant that you issued with respect to Quindarius Zachary's phone number refresh your recollection?
Sure.
Your Honor, I'm approaching the witness with State's Exhibit 506 Yankee.
All right.
Would you look at that and tell me if it refreshes your memory?
Yes.
Would you tell the jury what number it was that you got from Quindarius Zachary's mother the day that you executed the search warrant at his home?
Area code 404-901-5726.
Did you do anything with that number in order to corroborate or disprove anything that Mr. Zachary told you during the interview on August the 5th? Or had you done anything with that number?
Yes, I had already received cell phone records from the cell phone provider for that particular phone number.
Okay. And did you, without getting into what you found, did you have the means to roughly plot out the location of that phone number during the incident at Adele Andrew Drive?
Yes.
All right. And were you able to corroborate or disprove, for your purposes, any of the information that Mr. Zachary gave you on August 5th, 2015, based on those?
Yes.
Your Honor, may I respond?
Mr. Zachary gave several different statements, including one that he wasn't there. So we need to know, for that question to be answered, we need to know what version of events Mr. Zachary gave that day is being compared to the phone record.
May I respond to Mr. Thank you. With respect to Mr. Steele's objection, Your Honor, we've not asked any particular underlying questions about the phone records, but there have been continued questions placed upon or made by the defense regarding corroboration. So I'm asking generally, did she make any effort to corroborate the information that she obtained from Mr. Zachary? And then I'm going to ask if she challenged any of it.
All right, and I think that question was specific to the August 5th, 2015 statement.
Interview,
the
yes.
way you asked it, so
Yes.
overruled.
And as it relates to Mr. Sharp's objection, if I need to clarify if that's the objection, and I need to in the court tells me so.
I mean, you asked about it specific to any, you said any, and to that statement, so overruled.
Okay, thank you. So did those phone records corroborate any information that you obtained from Mr. Zachary during your August 5th, 2015 interview?
Yes.
Now, I'm going to talk about challenging Mr. Zachary during that interview. Do you remember, Mr. Zachary, when you first came in, or asking Mr. Zachary, what you want to talk to me about?
Yes.
And do you remember what his response was? generally?
Yes.
And how would you describe what his response was?
He wanted me to tell him what information I already had. He wanted me to start the interview.
And after you told him, no, that's not how this works, you got to tell me what you want. What was his first bit of information that he gave you about that incident at Adele Drive on April 28, 2015? Did he deny being there?
Yes, he stated he wasn't there.
Now, did you initially say, I know that's not true, or did you talk to him for a while?
No, I talked to him for a minute. I wanted to lock him into a statement.
Why did you talk to him for a minute after getting information that he wasn't there? Did you believe that he actually wasn't there?
No, I already knew that he was there.
Okay. So why did you let him talk to you after telling you something that you believed to be false? Why did you let him give you more information?
At that point, I knew I could disprove what he was saying. I like to give people the opportunity to just say whatever it is they want to say. And once I confront them with facts or information that I already know, more than likely it kind of persuades them to just tell the truth.
Okay. Now, at some point, did you do what you would consider confronting Mr. Zachary with facts or challenging what he had just told you?
Yes.
And at that point, is that where you said, I can just get up and leave?
Yes.
After that point, after you challenged Mr. Zachary, did he acknowledge that he was, in fact, at the scene?
Yes.